Hi everyone, Mike here from MyKeyReviews. In this video I'm going to be showing you something I've been waiting for quite some time. I actually had this pre-ordered earlier this year and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So as you can see here, the Kingdom Hearts lighting clock. This retails for about £99, so it is quite expensive. I'm really hoping that the quality of it is going to be equivalent to what you're paying. I get that, you know, with collectibles sometimes you are paying a bit more for the brand as well. I understand that, obviously the design, etc. But hopefully there's a good mixture of design, brand and quality. So as for the box itself, not really much to it. There's nothing on the rear, just blank pattern. There's like checkered pattern, and you know the box is black and white, no color on it, and not much details on the side either. So I'll just give you a quick look at the design there. It is pretty neat, but I would have personally liked to see it in color. Personal preference though. Okay, so inside, nicely packed. Which is obviously important, especially when you're spending quite a lot of money on a collectible. Okay, so we've got the instruction manual in Japanese and English. Looks like it's French and German as well. Okay, so just a bit of instruction of how to work it. However, it's a clock, it's not rocket science. Bubble wrap off. It's got a nice weight to it. Just going to move the box out of the way. Okay, you ready? Oh wow, that is really nice. It's amazing. Okay, so you've got Sora in the middle. It looks like you've got Riku, Mickey Mouse, Roxas. God, I haven't played the game in quite a while, so excuse me for getting it wrong. You've got Goofy, Sora, Mickey Mouse, and Donald there. That's amazing. So, oh, that's actually glass. So that's not cheap plastic in the center there. That's actually glass. The plastic on the around, so the plastic frame isn't typical cheapy plastic feeling. So that's also really good. All right. Okay, so on the rear, there's no covers for the battery. To be honest, that actually helps. I get frustrated with. When you've got like a little screwdriver, then you have to faff about. So let's see, this plus. So it does require 4 AA batteries, not included. And they all go out the same way. Let's just obviously on the back there, we can adjust time. What is the time? It is about 9:10. Yeah, go about there. So we've got the auto illumination. Just click that, and when it gets dark enough, it should illuminate. So just gonna roll this off, and fingers crossed. Okay, so it is illuminating, but it's actually very subtle, so I'm gonna have to probably adjust. Okay, so you're gonna have to excuse the you know, the slight flickering. So I'm gonna try and explain what it looks like in person, and it's very hard to describe. It's like a subtle light, so it's not full on in your face, but there's a absolute beautiful glow that comes from it. Now I've screwed up the shutter, so it's going to come across blurry, and that's just because I've had to put a bit of a longer exposure. If I try and hold it as sturdy as possible, you can see the illumination, you know, from the light, and it's just absolutely beautiful. But it's one of these things that you've got to kind of like see with your own eyes. I'm just going to turn the lights on and then readjust the exposure. Bear with me one moment. Okay, so I do apologize that you couldn't really see it when it's illuminated. I'm going to have to overlay the photos onto the video, so hopefully you can get a better view of what it looks like. Now, I've got to say that the auto illumination is absolutely perfect. Now, there is an override just on the bottom here. You can see that button, and even with that pressed, you couldn't actually see it on the camera. But to be honest, I think this button is just to kind of really, you know, make everything stand out so you can clearly see the time rather than, you know, like appreciate the design. It's a little bit overpowering and kind of washes out all the pictures. Whereas the subtlety of the auto illumination, I guess, not only does it save battery power, but it's also just the right level that just it's very hard to describe. It's something that you've got to see in person. It's just wonderful, wonderful to look at. Yeah, subtle, but the right amount of subtlety. Yeah, there's not really much I can say apart from you really do have to see it in person. You've got the, obviously, the stained glass window designs, and there's a little bit of depth with the photo underneath, and it kind of almost, depending on what angle you look at it, slightly 3D and holographic, which is really, really cool. So yeah, a quick rundown of the design. Obviously, you've got these really nice hands there. Hopefully you can see the design. You have the Roman numerals around the rim. Once again, really need to get the right angle. There we are. So it's kind of like a metallic strip. See stained glass windows with another kind of like picture just underneath. It's probably about like a millimeter or two kind of worth of depth, but it really does add to the design. Also on the rear, you've got your battery slots. That's 4 AA's. You can adjust your time on this bit here. See, you've got the auto illumination on and off, and you know, a little hook to hang it on the wall. And I believe I mentioned about this little button here that will force the light on, but it's a little bit overpowering. Yeah, overall, really beautiful design. I think that Square-Enix have done a fantastic job with making this product. I don't think this is a cash grab. I mean, obviously a business is a business, but I do think that they've actually put some time and effort to design and make this. So definitely worth the money if you can splash that cash. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you know, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.